Captain Self-Promotion.
Captain Self-Promotion on radio. Han Solo to his Chewbacca. Yes.
Oh, you wanker! You say you've got tablets?
Yes. He looks very...
It's not true, ladies and gentlemen, it's not true.
He's the
my ass is sheen.
He's the furthest man in Retro Island. He is Mr. Dave Wade, aka Longboys Post 1975. Dave, how are you?
Furriest man? Jesus Christ!
The ladies love your fur, Dave. Don't lie.
I'm ladies. I'm pretty much off my head every...
You
sound like I'm gargling.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about
this stream. You know, just because sometimes you need more than rocking alone. That's what this stream can sponsor me.
That's what she said.
That's me, though. I'm not sponsor me.
So yeah, let's go on to quickly the Star Wars, the Stars and
I haven't watched this yet.
So what?
How do I find it on YouTube? What do I type in? Star Wars new trailer?
I think it's Star Wars teaser 2, is it? I think so.
You don't read what I
think so. Mr. Scruffles. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scruffles.
I gotta say, you changed your radio. Now I understand what you were talking about last night on the Movie Show, which is, I'm sorry, Burhan, but you don't rock a mustache the way you rock a beard.
I do rock a mustache. My mustache is great. It's a twirly.
You're a Freddie Mercury.
I'm no pressure. A lot of people think I look like a Bond villain. I need a monocle and a top hat, I think.
I do. Mr. Burhan with your pinky in your mouth.
Mr. Burhan's World of Doom. Basically,
Burhan, stop pumping the giant laser.
I was talking to my better half last night, and basically I was saying to her, I need to shave the beard. I need to try and do something with it. So we decided to do something with it, and I went in the shower, and I trimmed Mr. Scruffles off, and I then put a moustache.
People, I'm the only person that bloody nicknamed his beard and made him a son twat.
No, I didn't nickname my beard.
I love you, man. Seriously, you nicknamed their beard.
People nicknamed it for me. Sarah actually gave it the nickname Mr. Scruffles, so that was his name. And Rodman,
You make it sound like a fucking Roald Dahl book.
The coolest man on the planet, Mr. Rodman, of course, calls his beard Eugene. So please, tell me how I'm a sad individual. Mr. Rodman does it. By the way, guys, as you can see, there's a new link up for those. For those who don't.
Let me know if you can hear this, so I can obviously not get on the copyright.
New link, basically, Justin Wheeler made us a nice little GIF for Burhan and a Boy, which I put up there. It's got myself and Mr. Dave Wade in London with our big guns. So we look kind of cool.
Big guns.
Very Xbox-like.
My only person who's watching this trailer thinks there's no point having a Lucasfilm with this guy anymore because it's fucking Disney.
So?
Well, it's not Lucas anymore. I mean, Jesus Christ. Disney, buy him a fucking chin.
No.
Ooh, Crash Star Destroyer. I like that. Sorry, people, spoilers. Ooh, Mark Hamill. Ooh. Is that Darth Vader's fucking... Oh my god, I think I've got wood. Yay, R2! Come on, fire up your lightsaber, you bitch. Oh, he's talking to his kids, I guess. Ooh. Oh, Christmas, really? I wanted summer. Ooh, X-Wings! Oh, sexy new stormtroopers, TIE fighters.
This is live, folks.
Oh, Millennium Falcon!
Millennium!
Oh, I think I've just jizzed.
Yeah, I can tell. All over the screen.
Oh my god, Harrison Ford, you sexy motherfucker. Sorry, Stephen Horton, what was wrong with that trailer?
I think he wasn't feeling it as much as like most of us probably was. I enjoyed it. I think it was much better than the teaser.
Really well. Just a bit where he gets... Sorry, Chewie, we're home. And he's standing in front of the yellow beige, nicotine-stained, circular door of the Millennium Falcon.
I wonder what Hamill looks like, where Hamill's got that big, like, like huge robotic hand thing. Because the last time
I saw that. Like, I think they've just kind of tied it in with Anakin in the prequels, I think, which is, make it really clunky. Plus, also, the last time we saw him with a robotic hand was he had a hole blown in it and wore a glove for the entire movie. So maybe it's something to do with the fact that he just wanted a big beefy hand.
I just want to know what's going on with him, if he's going to turn, because apparently there's.
To keep it in line with the expanded universe, he should turn, kill Palpatine's recloned body, then come back. I don't know if you ever read Dark Empire 1 and 2. Fucking amazing books. In the the Dark Horse universe of expanded Star Wars.
Well, apparently none of those matter anymore, because the expanded universe...
Oh, that's right, yeah, fucking Disney's quashed a lot of shit, haven't they?
And I enjoy it.
They've done what Disney done, which is, right, it's ours now, people. This, and this don't exist anymore. Here's how it works. Which is a shame, because they've got rid of the continuity, which Lucas put a lot of effort into, of The Force Unleashed, which annoys me, because I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, when I met that girl, she saw my Force Unleashed.
You're forced.
Unleashed.
Yes. There is no D. There is no hate. Only light. And no D.
Well, there always is the D.
Burhan, these aren't the droids you're looking for. You can go about your business. Move along. Mr. Scruffles, he's gone. Get over him.
Yeah, they actually mourned for him yesterday. Sarah Morton mourned for Mr. Scruffles yesterday. But he's coming back. He's making a comeback. I'm gonna let my stubble grow out.
I'm telling you, Burhan, do what I do. Just have mainly because I got a massive amount of eczema on my face, but just have a constantly trimmed beard.
I'm going to do a Bobby Fish. I'm doing a Bobby Fish, basically. For those of you who don't know, he's one half the tag team Re-Dragon, or they call it Red Dragon, but I enjoy it.
You should just go Stardust and just fucking put makeup on. You don't even need a beard.
I told you, my face is really good for when it comes to kind of, I'm
birding it up.
I'm a character actor, so I can transform myself into anything that I want to.
Also, you do the crow. You need my haircut for that, but...
Oh, well, I can do a bald crow. Just saying.
Isn't a bald crow a raven? Never mind. Bad joke.
Nevermore.
So, I had a traffic, it's not generally rapping my chamber door.
Isn't nothing more? See, we know it. We know Edgar Allan Poe. Oh my god, we're so cool. Dave, so you wanted to basically tell the world what was going on in the world of Dave Wade.
Postman is a fucking knob jockey. He knows I don't like my neighbour. He knows this, right? And I was expecting a package today, so I stuck a big picture, because obviously I sleep in the day. I'm not working at the moment, but I just keep my nocturnal hours. So I stuck a big fucking sign in the window that said, "Dear Postman, if a package arrives today, do not give it to my neighbour." Because British Mail just changed the rules, which is basically if they can't deliver it to you, they will leave it with your neighbour. So I basically left this big sign saying, "I don't like my neighbour." As in, seriously, people, this is a hate relationship. And guess what he did? Yeah, he left it with my neighbour. So that was really annoying, because I had to walk around to the bloke I loathe most in the world, knock on the door and say, "Can I have my package, please?" And he's like, "Well, what are you doing here? Give me my package." Go say, "Please, give me my fucking package, you twat." And he was just being a dickhead, so I just went, "Fine, keep my fucking package. I'm just going to call the old bill and said you stole it." And then he gave me my package, but it was really annoying and awkward. So, fucking British Mail, really? This rule, which is, I don't know, it's to save money, which is if you're not in, we leave it with anyone immediately in your vicinity. Stupid. Because, alright, my neighbour's a cock jockey, but at least he's honest. So, do you know what? Well, ish. You fucking, someone orders a bloody guitar or something. I tell you what, if a guitar came to my house, I'd probably have to think twice about it, and I'm the most honest bloke in the world, and just go, "Oh, I might just accept this and take it to cash converters." Fucking stupid rule. Fucking stupid rule. Really annoyed, not because I had to eat fucking shit and go around there, but because, what a stupid rule. Oh, he's not in. We take this incredibly valuable product and give it to a stranger. And then he has to get it off them because we left a card. Oh, and by the way, there's a disclaimer on the bottom of the card that says if this gets stolen, it's not our fault. Well, it is your fault. You left it with a fucking stranger. Oh.
And I did it the other day actually with one of my neighbours had a package that they left, and they said it was left at my mum's address, and I was visiting my mum at the day, and I was like, Mum, did you take in the neighbour's package? Because Mum doesn't take packages in for no one. She doesn't trust anyone.
Don't say it like that, Burhan. Careful how you word things.
Did you take in the neighbour's
package?
And, you know, she basically, I went back to neighbours like, no, not there, sorry. And the neighbours seemed a bit bummed out. Sorry, neighbours, but yeah, Royal Mail do need to fix their shit up. If they're, you know...
Well, it could cause contention, do you know what I mean? You could be in the best relationship with your neighbour ever, and they give it to the other person and leave a card incorrectly, and all of a sudden now you've got someone who hates you because he thinks you stole their fucking package and you had nothing to do with it. It's a stupid fucking system.
The thing is, I agree with you on that. It is a stupid system, but in the end,
Stop being lazy.
It's not that. People are complaining.
Take it back to the post office and leave me a card like you used to. I'll happily drive to my post office and pick it up, even though mine's on the other side of town.
Or you know what people could do is they could basically have like parcel shoots. Say for instance, you got like a box outside your house, and people.
Oh, like there's things in supermarkets, the tube.
Yeah, I would pay, like, if they say to me, oh, what would you do if you wanted to use this whoever could corner the market on that, I'll just do that. You know?
Well, you know, in Bristol, we have a third-party mail deliver service now, right? Like, there's an independent company that actually delivers parcels.
Most of the companies do that.
No. This is actually a postal service, not like companies delivering. They handle other people's, you know, like Amazon and stuff like that. You pay extra to get this company to deliver it because you get better service. What's their name? I should give them a plug because they're really quite good. Fuck, I can't remember their name. People out there, if you know the name, tell me. I'd say I can remember the name because I've only used them twice. So when I say they're really quite good, that's based on 2 packages. Hey, prison.
Bitch. So going on from that, let's talk about TV shows that we watched. Dave, what shows have you been watching at the moment? You've been watching the new Daredevil, have you?
I know. I see. Oh, I got to get on Netflix, but because my internet's so bollocks at the moment, I don't want to resubscribe to it because I can't have the 3-month trial anymore because I already abused that with shit internet. And when you told me yesterday, which is this right? That was it Miguel who said it? That it's not. I have to watch one show and then wait a week. All of them up there, like the entire season or the first 5 episodes.
With a lot of them, apart from Better Call Saul and some of the cartoon shows.
That's really need to watch this. Oh. Because people out there, you don't know this. Well, you do if you watched the Untitled Movie Show yesterday, or listened to, I should say. Which is Daredevil is my second favourite superhero after Spider-Man. I'm an equal opportunity, you know, superhero appreciator. Simply because he's got a disability does not mean Dave doesn't love him. That's really bad.
Do you bum love him, Dave? Is it butt sex? Surprise butt sex?
No, and you went there again.
It's like
you could stand at the front of Titanic, only you wouldn't appreciate the ocean. Sorry.
Well, you know, Dave, it's the way that we do things on this show.
It's the way you bloody do things.
Well, going on from that, let's ask.
What are you watching?
Me, I'm watching Mad Men at the moment because we went to episode 8 on Daredevil.
I've never seen it.
Well, me and the missus went to episode 8 on Daredevil, and she had some issues that she had to deal with, so we had to leave it at that. We're gonna catch up again hopefully next week. We've just got a day off. Reason being is because in terms of this show, I wanted to watch it together. I actually, you know, I was even saying to her I'd love to go and watch Age of Ultron with her, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's at the end of April, so it looks like me and you are going to probably have to go and do Burhan and the Boy on that shit.
Oh, we could. Could we walk around Piccadilly Circus and interview people?
Yeah, we could do if you want. I could take my camera and stuff, but it means we'd have to either take the car so I can lock it all up in the boot afterwards, and then
my car.
Yeah, your car.
I don't mind taking my car as long as since it's fucking London, as long as you can provide me somewhere to park it.
Yeah, I can pay you, like, I'll pay the meter or something. Don't worry about that. Either that or we're going to have to...
London scares me. The few times I've driven to London, London scares me as a car owner.
London doesn't scare me. As a bike, I should be more scared than you are because I'm on a bike and people...
Yeah, but you can park anywhere you want. It's a fucking motorist. London basically just sticks its hand in my pocket and says, "Pay the Reaper, you bitch."
That's true. But, it's a bit of a bitch.
Oh, do I have to, if I come to see you, do I have to pay the congestion charge? City thingy?
Yes.
What? Oh, bollocks.
Actually, you don't. If it's in the evening, you won't have to.
There we go, people. Top tips here. This is like Top Gear now, our Top Gear section, which is if you have to travel to London, try to do so mainly in the evening, and that way you won't have to pay the congestion charge.
Well, but yeah, it's basically after 7. You don't have to pay it. One thing I will say as well is weekends. I think you don't have to pay either. I'm not either, neither, and so
Oh, Nod Knoll. I love I haven't been to Nod Knoll in about 5 years.
But for me though, I think it'll be fun. It'll be totally and utterly fun. But I've just got to find a place for us to do it.
To do it? You're not raping me.
No, to watch Age of Ultron, dude. We could go.
Okay. Sorry, just checking.
We could go to Stratford, because Stratford would be able to go and watch it, and then I can lock my camera up in a locker.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Where's Stratford?
Stratford is kind of on the east side.
Stratford upon Avon.
No, Stratford's on the east side of London. But they have a Cineworld cinemas and stuff like that there as well. We can talk to people, see if we can interview people. I'd have to contact the Cineworld there and see if it would be okay for us to interview people there. But I don't see why not. I'm looking forward to the movie. It's going to
get people to go and watch the movie, which even though it's not their movie, will give them revenue. So
damn straight. But you know what these companies are like. They're like, ooh, we're not sure about that. So
you might be a terrorist
or terrorist. Woof.
Terrorist.
So yeah, make sure guys check out Age of Ultron when that comes out. Of course, apparently, Rhodes is in it as War Machine because
nice.
I was expecting to be the Iron Patriot again.
Well, I don't know because I'm basing this upon the toys that I've seen in the supermarket, but there is an Iron Patriot action figure, so to those of you who aren't into comic book stuff, first of all, sort your shit out. Second of all, it's basically the Captain America armor version of Iron Man or War Machine that they did after Captain America. Sorry, spoilers from about 10 years ago. After Captain America, was taken down in Civil War, and Stark became an absolute asshole.
Yeah, Stark's an asshole at the moment because he's...
How does this work out with Captain America 3 Civil War? Because Civil War is based entirely upon Iron Man, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's basically based on Iron Man being a dick. So I want to see how this goes. Apparently Age of Ultron kind of reflects on that. And after Ant-Man happens, Captain America Civil War is going to be the next one.
I just fucking couldn't give a shit about Ant-Man, sorry.
I'm 2 days about it. Paul Rudd is the only reason I'll probably see that, but I don't think I'm going to see it in the cinema. But it's probably going to be the first Marvel movie that I won't be seeing in the cinema.
I'll wait for it to come out in my local supermarket, and then I'll wait 2 months so it hits the £7 wall.
I'll probably do the same thing. Saying that, right, let's ask you a little question. Do you buy Blu-ray, Dave?
I do, but not everything. Because someone asked me when I bought Paddington Bear yesterday, why didn't I buy it on Blu-ray? And it's like, I reserved Blu-ray, because I have a Blu-ray. I bought my Blu-ray player for when they released Back to the Future. Because obviously it's the greatest movie in the world ever and my favourite movie of all time. And if you don't like Back to the Future, I want to kick you in the balls so hard that you go back to 1955 and interrupt your parents' marriage. But yeah, I have Blu-ray.
Oh, she's not asked it. I said to her, you haven't lived, so,
Ooh, hang on, my heart. I think I'm gonna have a stroke. Repeat that.
Never watched. She has never watched it. I've said to her that we're gonna sit down one day
with me.
With Dave.
Yeah, fucking stream.
And we're gonna
so you can hear me quote the entire bloody movie at length because it's the greatest movie ever released in the fucking universe.
Do you own Michael J. Fox's book Lucky Man? Because he talks a lot about that movie.
Yes, his memories of making the movie and how he was basically night shooting continuously through having to do Family Ties, and that was the only way this studio would let him make the movie. It was basically night shooting. He basically they stuck a fucking mattress in the back of a station wagon so he could get an hour's kip on his way to fucking the studio to make that movie. There's so many great stories in that book.
Yeah, it's a great, and it also talks about the fact that he nearly went broke for like tax avoidance.
Do you also know the irony was when he found out he had Parkinson's disease, was ironically on the set of Dark Hollywood.
Yeah,
when he was playing a doctor and he couldn't stop his little finger from shaking.
Yeah, and also the factoid when it comes to that situation as well. He had had a chunk of his brain cut out twice.
Yes. He had the most extreme experimental form of dealing with it.
And you know what? The one thing I will say, the Michael J. Fox show, they really didn't give that fucking show a chance.
Yeah, I know. It really annoyed me.
It was it was showing how he was dealing with Parkinson's, and they touched on the issue a little bit, but the show itself kind of got beaten up by the crazy ones, which also got fucking cancelled. Which I don't know why they cancelled that show. That was a great show. Apparently Robin Williams is crying.
When you look at all the shit that's on mainstream American TV and they cancelled that was actually relevant and possibly beneficial to people suffering from not just Parkinson's but other diseases.
Yeah, I really...
Shame on you, mainstream American TV. Shame on you.
I agree with you on that one, Dave. It does bug me. So going on from that, as we talk a little bit more about Mr. Michael J. Fox as well, how do you feel?
Ignore the fact. Well, this sounds really stupid. Ignore the fact that he's got Parkinson's. That makes me sound like the most shallow person in the world. What is he? 50?
Yes.
He looks good. He looks really good.
He looks as young as handsome as I do. So that's saying something.
Paddy says your audio was monstrous.
I don't know what's going on with the audio tonight. I'm going to try and...
I think what you meant to say, Paddy, was his moustache is monstrous.
My moustache is awesome. It's mustachio. It's 2012.
Sounds like he's reporting from a CB in a war zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Burhan. Yeah. Over.
Oh, I have a really quick tangent I want to say, which I touched about in the pre-show last night, which is, am I the only person who thinks... Oh, you prick. The only person who thinks that Battlefield Hardline is a really good game?
I haven't played it. I want to get the game.
It should be called... Angry Joe was right about this. I don't agree with any other of his rant, which is it didn't need Battlefield on it. It was perfectly strong enough to be an independent product, but I guess they were scared it wouldn't make money. But flashing your badge and fucking Miami Vicing over car bonnets and shit and pulling out your gun. Oh, and you can taser people in the balls. That was a particular highlight for me. It's a fucking amazing game. It's like Metal Gear Solid first person in cop form.
You know what?
I understand why it's got such lukewarm reviews.
The reason why I think it's basically called Battlefield Hardline is because they want to do something different with a game franchise that's basically just a pit. Like it's like doing everything.
Sale.
Yeah, it's like doing everything the Call of Duty thing, and God knows they take a fucking chance with this, and everyone shits on it.
Well, I would actually say this. I don't like you, EA, but at least you, unlike the fucking COD producers, Infinity Ward, actually just went, let's dare to go in a different direction. Christ alive, we don't want originality anymore, do we? Do you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that half the shit reviews out there are based on the fact that people just went, I want military.
And I've got a big issue with Andrew Joe anyway, so I don't really watch his channel anymore. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. I just think it's just a big pile of donkey balls, in my opinion.
I haven't said that phrase in ages, but I'm pretty sure every time you say donkey balls based upon my early videos, you owe me 5 cents.
No, because you never came up with it.
Well, no, but I made it Oh, piss off back to your war zone with your shit CB.
But yeah, no, I agree with you on that fact, and
Hang on, Stephen Richards Steve just popped in. The host or the author of the Retro Online site says Mike sounds like he has an electronics. Maybe he should join. I can't read that. Maybe he should join BT. Yours is clear though, Dave. That's right. I'm a professional, not the actor. The bloke who went to fucking school.
Hello, Kono, best around.
You sound nice to me, by the way. I
don't know what it is. I think it's probably internet issues I'm having at home, maybe.
Probably my internet. I'm not gonna lie. It fucks up everything.
Kono, best around. Hello. Hello, Madam Paramus. Hello, Mr. Retro Online. So yeah, we're talking about Battlefield Hardline as we're going on about this game, and I agree. I think sometimes I feel that people just shit on games to the point of shitting on them. I
want more of the same. How dare you change the product I grew up with?
So give us a little short review, Dave, of Battlefield Hardline. What do you think?
Basically, you're a cop. The story's not great. It's just your standard cop movie, and but it's the gameplay mechanics that are fantastic. Which is right. You have to go through two. It does suffer from. I will say this. It does suffer from the standard Battlefield problem, which will probably get fixed with a patch in 2 months, where it corrupts your bloody save every time. So just play through the entire game. People, top tips: play through the entire game and don't save because you'll lose it. But it's got so many great mechanics. You can flick quarters at people to distract them and then creep up behind them. Like when there's 2 people guarding a door or something, you throw a quarter down the street and one of them goes after it. Then you walk up to the other one, punch them in the back of the head, and then it gives you the chance to get the other bloke, and punch them in the back of the head without them being together and turning around and raping you with lead. You flash your badge, which you left bumper, flash your badge, and if you say freeze. And it means you can basically pause up to 3 people. Sorry, windy pops. It's got driving stages. It's just, I don't know. I just find it a breath of fresh air. And mainly the story mode. At least what I've played. You're the cop, the army and shit. And now I'm kind of like fair play, but fair play for taking a chance and doing something different because I find it really, really Hops and Robbers movie from the 70s, crossed with. But really 42 half a ton on a system that's 10 years old. Really? It does look really good though. This is something I mentioned when I did my quick gameplay. I got one up. And I got gameplay as well. Sorry, boom. Which is, it looks really, really, really nice. And people go like, oh, it's not PC, it's not this, it's not next gen, oh, it looks crap. I don't give a shit what people say, but the Xbox 360 still delivers nice visuals.
I agree with you. The thing that I find as well is, because I haven't played this game yet, I'm going to probably buy it pre-owned eventually because I'm on kind of a gaming drought at the moment. I don't.
Well, you wait. I guarantee from the lackluster response to it that I guarantee if you wait 2 months, it will hit the fucking supermarket drop down to 18 quid bracket.
I'll probably need to wait for less than that because at the moment I can't justify paying anything big for games, and the reason being is because I'm saving up for my eventual move. Now, going on from that. Mario Kart 8, 200cc. Dave, what do you think?
Fucking sex biscuits. That is all.
Well, I'm excited, and also they're pushing up the DLC 2 pack as well, which I'm looking forward to. I really hope that they keep updating the game with more DLC, because I think it would be great, Another thing that says...
Angry Joe issues aside, I still have yet to find a place in my town that actually stocks Mario Party.
You can get it from the Nintendo site, dude, if you really want it that bad.
Oh, I can't download shit anymore. It gets on my tears.
No, I mean the Nintendo eShop. If you go to the Nintendo store online, I'll give you the link to it, and you can actually order a copy of Mario Party from there. if you're that desperate for it, you know.
Well, you see, I don't even have anyone to play it with because I've got no friends. But it's one of those flagship. This is when people say like, oh, Nintendo have only got first party titles, but that's what I like about Nintendo. So it's one of those things, you know. Even playing it singularly, I need to play it because it's a flagship Nintendo franchise. So you know it'll be the dog's bollocks, and there'll be a lot of love and effort put into it.
Totally agree with you on that one. I think that Nintendo need to kind of get their facts straight on that. You know, let me ask you about, say, local multiplayer versus online. Do you think? Because I'm kind of the guy who thinks that game console should have both. You know, you should be allowed to play with your friends, and you should also be allowed to play online with people.
Remember, people, play with your friends responsibly.
Yeah, and don't do it on the most people tend to do when they ask me to play with them, which is go to their house and suck them off. I don't do that.
Oh, and you went there again, Burhan.
Of course I went there again. This is Burhan and the boy.
Now you've got your porn mustache. I think it's a given.
Ow, 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 ow.
Chicka wow wow.
Down straight. So, you know, what do you think? Local versus online? Do you think local and online should, you know, go hand in hand?
Should coexist. You know, both of them are completely relevant. You know, online's brilliant because it means you can play with people. Unfortunately, most of the time you just play with whining little idiots who decide that they should swear at you a massive amount and tell you your country's shit, and they saved your ass in World War II. Sorry, America. Mucker. But, you know, they're both relevant. They both have their place, and I don't think one should be prevalent over the other because they should both coexist and are relevant, if that makes sense.
No, I agree, and you know, elephant in the room, Dave. You need...
Hang on.
yourself. There we go.
Yeah, by the way, people, elephant in the room is everyone's code for the fact that I have an archaic fucking laptop. When the fan kicks in, it sounds like a fucking black hawk coming down.
So, let me ask you, Dave. What do you usually like? You know, you come home from work and stuff. I was looking at all this good food recently. Plus, the missus was making some really nice food, and I tend to eat salads. And today I tried something different. I had some veggies.
Pussy.
I tend to eat veggies and the haddock today, which is really nice. But I usually have like a burger and stuff like that every now and then. So tell me, Dave.
Saturday is my fat day. You know that.
Every day's your fat day.
Yeah, right, pretty much kebab. I had Miss Millie's tonight, people, sorry.
So what would you usually eat? Tell us what you usually eat, Dave.
Well, on a regular day, we're not being, you know, obscene.
Every day. Let's do like 7 days a week. What do you tend to eat?
I have stomach, without going into too much detail, I have stomach issues, so I keep my food kind of, it's not like I don't like nice food, but I keep it kind of plain and simple in the sense that I just have always, on a regular day, I have basically potatoes, chicken, and veg. You know, I try to have one from each like group. And when I say potatoes, I mean grilled potatoes, grilled chicken, and, boiled veg.
Is that because your mum makes it? Is that more you?
Is it? No, me actually, by the way, thank you. And is it just me, right? Or does everyone? I have this weird thing, which is all the veg I hated as a kid, I now love as an adult, and all the veg I liked as a kid, I now hate as an adult.
I had the worst.
If anyone ever told Ickle Dave when he was like 5, one day you will love cauliflower and broccoli, I'd say fuck off. Now I love cauliflower and broccoli.
Well, I tend to eat, when I was a kid, I tend to eat those anyway, because what I would do is like pour gravy on top of like any food I didn't like. But the one thing
that's brilliant, yeah, that's a kid's mentality right there, which is, I'll drown you out with the brown juice.
Yeah, because I love gravy, especially like beef gravy. Oh god, it's nice.
Made with a proper dripping.
Oh yeah,
you take stuff from the pan afterwards when you baste it, or you cook your steak, or your joint, and then you use that to make the and then you use the water from the veg as well to make the stock. Oh god. Oh, now I want a full Sunday roast.
You know what I tend to do as well? When I make my gravy, I tend to make it thick, so it's like when
it should plop. It shouldn't be fucking watery shit. It should plop when you pull it out of the pan.
See, you're the only one who understands that. Like, my mum hates the fact that I do that with the gravy. I make it really thick.
I hate runny gravy. That's just like fucking brown juice. It shouldn't, right, basically you shouldn't have to, it shouldn't be like ice cream or the viscosity of ice cream when you dump it on the plate and just go, but it should plop when you pour it. It shouldn't just go, ooh, wishy-washy, wishy-washy.
I agree with you, and the thing about it as well is I always add hot sauce and an extra little bit of seasoning to make it nice.
Oh, I demand you cook me a Sunday roast.
Yeah, dude, I can cook you a Sunday roast easy. I actually do cook, by the way, ladies and gents. I do cook, but at the moment I tend to like stick to my salads to kind of, because I'm losing the fat on my body at the moment. I'm trying to go through my thing. So what
I'm telling you, Burhan, get a hole in your stomach is the quickest way to lose weight in the world ever. By the way, Dave,
I'll take your word for it.
A hole in the stomach because they're horrible things to live with. But never mind, that got away from me. By the way, I still have, because you always get too much gravy for your chips. So I will use it. I'll cook myself something tomorrow, and I'll use the gravy on that. But oh, Miss Millie's gravy, you're fucking amazing. You're far better than KFC's gravy, may I say. It's fucking amazing, seriously. Oh, it's so good. People, go. In fact, don't even buy any chicken or shit. Just go to fucking Miss Millie's and they'll look at you like a freak and just say, "Can I have a gravy, please?" "Certainly, sir, that's £1. Thank you." Take it home and just stick your fingers in it and lick it. Oh, never mind, that sounded really...
Lick it good.
Whip it. Whip it good. Have you never had it? Have you never had Miss Millie's gravy?
I usually eat Bisto.
No, but I mean takeaway gravy. I mean, obviously we make... You use Bisto? In this house, Burhan, we make real gravy.
Bisto's great.
Bisto. Sorry. That's the advert, isn't it? No, seriously, get a Miss Millie's and try their gravy. It's fucking amazing. It's stodgy, it plops, it's wonderful, it tastes great, and you're always really disappointed when you run out of chips and you realise that you hadn't even eaten 1/3 of your gravy. In fact, they should just give you the gravy in a thimble cup because it will still outlast your chips.
I used to do it as a kid. I used to put my chips into the gravy. Now I just put them into mayonnaise. God, mayo's so fucking...
Look, what are you, Dutch?
Yeah, mayo's good, man. I love mayo on my chips.
Mayo goes with chicken and cheese. Mayo doesn't go with chips.
Well, what I tend to do nowadays, when I prepare food, like during the week, I'll have a sandwich. So I'll have 2 sandwiches.
You eat 1 sandwich for a week? What are you fasting?
No, I mean per day. So I have 2 sandwiches. Then I'll have my first salad for lunch, and then my second salad for dinner. And that's pretty much it. And then...
Well, there's no carbs in it. You need carbs.
Yeah, but that's kind of... Well, the carbs, it's kind of... That's kind of the thing that I would eat. And go from the carbs, I will try,
oh my God! Sorry. Steve Richards, just put a picture on my timeline and sent me a message, and he bought this for me. He's got me a stick of Marmite Rock.
Oh, cool.
To those of you outside United Kingdom, Rock is this thing you traditionally buy in Seaside, which is basically hard candy.
And people in the United States apply for a Michael Bay movie or the Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, Burhan, seriously, go to my timeline and look at this. Oh, I think I've got wood. This is fucking amazing. Oh, Steve, you're a good man. Yeah, but you don't like Marmite as much as me.
I'm gonna cry, Steve. I'm gonna cry.
If I ever get my Wednesday vlog up, which
my penis will cry, Steve. My penis will cry. That's what it will do.
Yeah, that sounded really euphemism for sex, dude.
Homosexual. Sound really homosexual.
Steve, you're a fucking top bloke. Especially that time you passed out on camera and your wife told you off and me and Burhan were in Voom. Sorry.
We mentioned that before!
I couldn't help myself, it's a priceless memory, Burhan. Because we were both looking at each other just going, ooh, this is awkward.
Dave, have you ever tried making a Marmite pizza?
I put Marmite on pizza all the time. Keep up, son.
No, doing a Marmite pizza, like adding it on top of the sauce.
Oh no! It's something I want to try, but I'm really lazy with shopping. Which is instead of using tomato sauce or it's got what's the Italian name for it? Because it's not actually tomato sauce when you put it on the base of the pizza. Do it entirely with Marmite. Two problems with that. One, even though I love Marmite, it might be slightly strong, and two, that will be a whole fucking jar. And Marmite's quite pricey, people. Oh, I have a tangent, Mr. Burhan. I'd like to go on.
Okay, go for it.
Which is, I'm slightly addicted right now to watching Americans and Canadians try Marmite for the first time, and it's, I mean, forget the people like Xander and Ed, the actually openly thank me for introducing them to Marmite, but why don't they get it? Well, oh, it's so salty, it's this, it's that, it's this. You're not supposed to eat it by the fucking spoon.
You're not supposed to treat it like it's sperm, because that's really salty.
Spread it thinly on toast or a crumpet or a muffin, and have a good day. I just find it so funny that people look at England sometimes and just go, what a backwater country with their yeast extract breakfast spread. I mean, are they Victorian?
Well, it has vitamin B.
Try it! It's fucking good! Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my promotion for Marmite. Marmite, if you're watching this, by the way, and if you watch my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, seriously, I've done all your fucking homework for you. Sponsor me. And when someone said, do you want to be sponsored by Marmite? Oh, that makes you a sellout. No, I just want to be sponsored by Marmite because the shit's bloody expensive. Is it £5 a big jar, isn't it? £7 a big jar if you want the matured stuff.
Did you hear about the young man who tried to tattoo a Charmander on his body and instead tattooed like a retarded version of one, which has now become a meme on the internet, which people call Shatmander.
No, I didn't, but I'm on
If you on my timeline, I'm going to put a picture up on the stream just to show people. But it is, he's Shatmander. He just looks really, really weird and retarded.
People are stupid and it makes me laugh. And I got windy pops, sorry. And remember, people, if you see a turtle in the road, pull over, pick the turtle up, and put it to the side. Because turtles are people after all as well.
Well, for those of you looking on the live stream, I've just put a picture of Shatmander there. He looks really weird and burnt. But I think it's fucking hilarious. I love it so much. He's my Pokemon of choice now, Shatmander.
He's your Pokemon of choice. Oh.
He just looks really depressed and burned. He's like a burnt match. That's what he looks like. If anyone else wants to, what does everyone else think of Shatmander?
Oh, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh, Daniel Hyatt posted a thing, Dan Central, on my timeline, which is, congratulations, Daniel, you found a bar of Marmite chocolate. Because they're really difficult to get, by the way. Seriously, you have no idea where my brother... You can buy Marmite chocolate in Poundland, then that's a fucking disgrace.
Dude, I found...
Have you really?
I found Cadbury's cream egg biscuits there as well.
Ooh.
What they do is, whenever a company experiments with something, they sell bulk of it to Poundland to see if it sells. If it sells, then it goes on to shop shelves. Believe it or not. So they negotiate these deals.
But if you actually buy a bar of Marmite chocolate, it's like £5. In a normal, well, in one of the few normal places you can bloody find it.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome and sexy at the same time.
I'm sexy and you know it.
Did
you ever tried it, Burhan?
Marmite chocolate? No, I haven't. I haven't tried that at all.
I mean, I don't like chocolate. People know that I have no sweet tooth whatsoever. I haven't eaten chocolate in about 15 years. But, well, that's not true because I have, eaten Marmite chocolate. It's an odd experience. It's not horrible. It's like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters where you're like, this is chocolate. and I can taste and smell Marmite. I'm not sure I should be enjoying this, but I am. Yeah, pretty much. Oh shit. Excuse me. Just $1 a month. Just $1 a month. People will buy me a decent PC. Is it? And $3 a month will afford me the airfare to fly to London, kick Burn in the balls. Davey? Dave, you just called me. Oh my god! You just called me a fucking monkey. Is it? Oh, I love the original. I guess it was too non-mainstream for mainstream to embrace. All of them. The only thing I will say this about people, which was it's better to watch it as a box set on DVD, is back in the day when we still had VHSs and shit. The problem with Twin Peaks, which is where I lost my continuity with it and then ended up reconnecting with it on DVD, is if you missed just one episode, you were pooch screwed for continuity and fucked, basically. So, I mean, I love them all. I think it was absolutely fantastic. What was the song Fire Walk with Me? Was it Fire Walk with Me? I don't know. But yeah, I loved all of them. I just thought it was absolutely refreshing at the time because everything else was stale and just formulaic bollocks on TV. And along came this show with midgets talking backwards in dream sequences that we just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know, but it's brilliant because it clearly couldn't give a shit about conforming. Oh, now it's been. Oh, fuck. I'm really annoyed now. I'm really upset. No, 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 no. The world needs another Twin Peaks. All right, granted, shows aren't as formulaic and archaic and conformist as they were back in the day, but some of them still pretty stale. We really could have done with another Twin Peaks. Oh, fuck. Oh, Burhan, you just made me cry, you wanker. You can find me on a cold, frosty evening in Russia, quietly creeping up behind a capitalist and softly slitting their throat. It's just easier for Burhan to do my plugs. Yeah, I was just going to say no or not. You sounded like Austin Powers then, going to doors and snow. Yeah, baby. Shizzle.